Hello, this is Passion Over Perfection. Welcome back. This should be either the second or third episode, depending on how the editing and releasing is done. And today's episode is about
movies and TV shows.
and this week's editor is Mrwa.
Yours truly. I don't know if editor, make like a little video of you before and after, you know what I mean? Are you depressed right now? How is it going?
Hi, this is Brittany, 12 hours before my shift. 12 hours after my shift.
Mrwa's neighbor was talking to me the other day and she said, Mrwa, editing is so scary. Oh, yeah. It's terrifying. So we need to check up with her as well. Is she okay?
Oh, you can tell us it's too much. I don't know how we can help, but yeah, you can let us know if the editing is too much. But you got this.
I got this. Don't worry, next week is your week, you know, so.
Oh.
Good luck.
Oh. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. No, I'm joking, guys.
Oh. See her deviating away from the situation? That's just classic.
Responsibility.
Yeah.
Avoiding responsibility.
Okay, so again, I'm Hannibal. This is Mrwa. Rhonda, Peruvi's there.
Hi.
Again, and our manager is there, who was introduced slightly last time. And let's start. So, who wants to go first? Movies and TV shows. Rhonda, you had a question before we started, so do you want to ask the question before you forget it?
What was your favorite TV show growing up? Like, you could rewatch this over and over again without getting tired. Who wants to start off answering?
Me. I need to think about it.
Okay.
Sorry.
I have something straight up because I still watch it to this
I
day.
know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say.
The Amazing World of Gumball, guys.
Gumball distracted!
That is the best show of all time. I rewatch it to this day. Every single night before I go to sleep, I watch an episode. The new season, I feel like, made me realize that I'm actually an adult now.
So it's new seasons.
It's this new. They made a new season. Yeah. Basically, season 6. Okay, I know the slow, guys. Season 6 ended in a bit of a cliffhanger, and then it's been like 7 years, I think.
Oh wow!
And so they made the new season now, but it's a kids show now. So because I'm an adult.
Like cats.
Yeah, I've got mine now as well.
Because it's so like, I don't know, it's so meta. Like a lot of the comedy that was in the show felt like it actually molded my own like humor.
When I first came to Elmore Junior High, I wanted to inspire troubled kids from difficult backgrounds. I don't suppose either of you are in an illegal street gang?
He's in the synchronized swimming team, does that count?
Because it felt so like, it's so sarcastic. It feels like much older than it was targeted towards. So it was kid friendly, but it also like, it made like meta jokes about like politics and stuff like that. So it was actually like,
It was a fever dream of a show. The way it's edited,
Yeah.
it's so overstimulating.
yeah.
Hold on, sweetie. Let me get that for you. And this lesson shows that nobody is safe around windows.
Like if you're hallucinating it. Do you remember that episode with that one, like the TV guy or something in Gumball, and they're fighting? They've got the remote that keeps changing.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Oh my,
We
it's
need a clip of
actually.
it, unless we get.
My penny! 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 Penny!
Okay,
But
you
yeah.
said you know your.
Miraculous Ladybug.
Oh.
Miraculous Ladybug.
Oh.
I'm still up to date with the seasons. It's actually gotten so much better.
Okay.
Because the issue was because it was targeted to younger audiences, and obviously the characters were younger.
Yeah.
The themes again were younger, but it was very, very repetitive. Like we start off, someone's annoyed, they get akumatized, we solve it. Go again, Hawk Moth. Go again, Hawk Moth. Go again, Hawk Moth. Go again. Every single episode was the
It
same.
would end the same way with this.
But I don't want to. Is anyone up to date?
No.
Okay, I'm not gonna spoil it, but we don't have. I will spoil it a little bit. We don't have the same. Spoilers. We don't have the same main villain anymore, at all.
Oh, really?
So what happens to him? I'm not gonna say. But so the villain's different. It's taking in different kinds of themes. So we've got an episode where it's about artistry, but it's supposed to be like his parents don't like that he likes art and graphic design, and because he does it with his best friend, and they're supposed to be gay, so it's like a homosexual undertones. And there's another episode recently that came out about anxiety, and this girl has a phobia after, so it's like the psychological effects of being akumatized. So because she was akumatized, and this new akumatizer uses that person's, and you can see it because when the person's being akumatized, there's different voices and they're like coaxing them into the akumatization. So it's like proper good. So if you want to skip, you can still, because there's a lot of repetition. But I don't know which seasons we're in. I think we're either season 6 or 5. And the season before is important because it leads on to this season. But other than that, they're all the same. So yeah, I'm up to date with it. It's quite good. And there was this Tokyo special episode as well. And I can't spoil anything actually. Yeah, but it's a lot about Adrian as well and his family situation and stuff.
I saw something about like their eyes changing on TikTok. I don't know the relevance to it, but apparently their eyes.
The animation style has changed.
Oh, okay.
So there was a lot of backlash because of the animation style changing.
Okay.
But I think it's growing.
Okay. Peruvi, your
Mine-
turn.
Mine, I think it would be Looney Tunes.
Ooh.
But you know the baby ones, like the baby Looney Tunes. I remember watching those.
You just unlocked the memory.
I remember watching those like when I was like a kid. And then for some reason, I don't know why, but on my TikTok FYP, for some reason Looney Tunes like episodes keep on showing up, like full episodes. So now whenever like I'm on breaks, I just like stop to watch them if I got enough time. And yeah, it just brings back memories.
Who's your favorite Looney Tunes character?
I will say Duffy. Duffy's so such an icon.
You little... You're nothing but a...
He doesn't care
Yeah.
about anything, but yeah.
He's real. I like what is the pig called?
Oh,
He used to make me crack up as a kid.
I don't remember his name. Wait.
Because they used to make fun of him for not wearing trousers while wearing a jacket, but no one else was wearing clothes on the show. So I was like,
Literally.
why are you making fun of him? Like, leave him alone. But yeah, I like that.
Did you watch the Looney Tunes like basketball movie?
Yeah, I did.
The Michael was it Michael B?
What was it called again?
Michael Jordan. Space Jam. Yeah.
I love that movie growing up because I believe I can fly.
And then he like levitate like up.
Oh my goodness. The aliens in that movie, I was obsessed with every single one of them. They were the bad guys, but I loved them. I had an obsession where I made each one of my accounts, like my Instagram account, all my accounts where you could put a profile picture. I did a different alien for each one.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I don't know what was going through my head, but yeah.
Wait, what about you?
Oh
yeah.
yeah, girl, yeah.
Ooh.
I can't choose, guys. I actually can't choose.
So
You made us choose, but you're not gonna choose.
It was a psychological experiment.
In life, there's roadblocks. Don't let nothing stop you.
And what was,
was a
it?
correct
Yeah.
answer.
What was the correct answer?
The one that she gave.
Yeah.
God, that's crazy.
What kind of experiment was it?
Yeah.
Observational description.
You could do like different categories. Because you watch like anime, for example, as well.
But my favorite TV show is not like a cartoon.
That's fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Or maybe it is a cartoon. But I have too many in my head.
Say all of them. Just listen.
Should I just list them
You
out?
keep doing that. Just do it now again.
Like bullet point each one.
Just go.
My Little Pony.
Oh, yeah.
I also like. Oh, this is gonna sound so cringy.
Say it.
This is gonna sound so cringy.
Just say it. Say it.
What is it now?
Sophia the First.
Sophia
Oh, why do you have a?
Is it my storage?
Yeah.
Oh, I have bad storage.
Girl, how are you gonna?
Is it gonna stop?
I feel like it's gonna stop. If it stops, we'll see. Someone just keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Last show I like is On My Block.
On my
On
block.
On My Block.
On my block is nice.
That one shaped my teenage life.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Euphoria as well, but
Euphoria. Oh my. You know there's a new season of.
I know. Yeah.
I put the first episode on with my cousin. Got through like not even a minute of it. Not even the first scene. I was like, yeah, no.
I don't know why people. Basically, it was more like peer pressure. Everyone in secondary school was watching it. I was like, I'm gonna feel so left out if I don't watch it. I should not have been watching that as a kid. This came out in like year 9. I should not have watched that. But then if you take away like those scenes, it actually gives you like not good life lessons, but awareness. Yeah.
Because I was actually I was talking to, I don't remember who I was talking to about Euphoria, where it's like a lot of people don't realize that your experience of high school and your experience of your teenage years is very different to another person's experience.
Yeah.
And so while I don't necessarily like the fact that a lot of the way that they directed it was very much aesthetic, where they were creating an aesthetic in Euphoria, but the actual situation and the actual things that these kind of characters are going through are quite realistic to certain individuals. Like, you may not feel it. I may have not gone through what Rue has gone through, but like there are people who did, and there are people who actually relate to her.
Yeah.
So it's not as unrealistic as people make it out to be. But I don't like the fact that they romanticized it a little bit in terms of their directing. But yeah.
I
about you?
was gonna start Euphoria, and I literally started like 5 minutes into it, and I was like, this is not for me.
Yeah.
Because I was
Yeah.
like watching it when I was young as well, and I was like, it's all about drugs, and I don't want to like go into and know more about drugs and stuff. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's not like a good thing to like for a child to
Yeah.
like look at as well. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna watch this. Then what else I'm gonna watch? And then I started to look at other like TV shows, but most of them contain like drugs as well. And I was like, why is it that like recent like TV shows, they all just contain like drugs or like different I don't know, misbehaviors that it shouldn't be appropriate for like children's. So yeah,
I feel like it's more for just awareness. Like, even though like I feel like a lot of teenagers, personally the ones I know like in school, majority of them went that route. Like, they either went to prison, they had to go to rehab. So I feel like it is awareness, and like some kids can relate to it, but then there should be like an age limit as well.
yeah.
Don't think
I think to be fair, like the main problem with them is that these shows, when they first started out, and I think even Euphoria, maybe they started out with the intention of like, we want to raise awareness of like this kind of sad part of society where it's like a lot of kids are starting to, be exposed to drugs a lot more. But when you start mass producing something, obviously it's gonna start becoming a lot more where you want, people to have it like easy for the eyes, where people go and like they feel like, oh, this is like glamorous life. Like, you see like people putting like Euphoria makeup, vibe like that, Euphoria inspired makeup, or like stuff like that. So it kind of like, it dilutes the message overall.
Something to add. Adding on to that, like some shows, their main purpose was to raise awareness. So I don't know if you guys have heard of 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah.
That one was like, it literally had a suicide line. Like, they made it to raise awareness, but then apparently, I don't know if this stat is true, but apparently afterwards, there was a huge increase in suicide rates in America after the show aired.
I heard.
Yeah, and it was like people were debating if you're going to make a show that's raising awareness, because the main character, she makes a list of like the reasons why she don't want to live anymore. People are like, you guys were glamorizing it a bit too much, and some people are like, no, we needed this, it's raising awareness. And the director, they did try and at the beginning and at the end of each episode, he'd make like the actors come on saying, you're not alone, if you need help, call this line. So I find it interesting, and I like how some shows actually try and spread awareness, but like you said, some shows just monetize and they like romanticize, because they know what teens are like. They know like teens are not in their rebellious phase, but they're exploring different things. And it's like a really challenging time in your lifetime. Like, you're questioning certain stuff, you don't know who to speak to, you feel different. So I like those shows. When they do it the right way.
At the end of the day, a series or a show or even a film are created for a certain audience, with an audience in mind, and therefore people aren't going to watch it if it's not appealing to them. So I think that's why aesthetically things need to be pleasing. Even with, for example, Wuthering Heights, you were talking about earlier, you said the plot itself wasn't that good, but you stayed for the aesthetics, you stayed for the cinematography. And so if you're able to be intrigued by the way that it's shot, you're more likely to watch it, I think. So there was this there was also that show that went quite famous, I think last year, about raising awareness about patriarchy and incels and stuff. I don't know, Adolescence? Adolescence. Peruvi, have you heard about it?
Yeah, I heard about it. I was gonna watch it. I didn't have time to watch it.
Wuthering Heights, the kid. He was young Heathcliff, and when he came on the screen, everyone was like, "Oh my god!"
It really rose to like.
Yeah. But what were you gonna add on? You're gonna say something about it.
I was just gonna say that again. There is obviously that one was about raising awareness, but it has to be shot in a certain way for it to be interesting. Obviously, that did it well. So there wasn't romanticization. There was a clear, this is not how you should be behaving. This is the consequences. A girl died. You know, there's all of that. But that makes people uncomfortable. And there's this quote talking about how art makes the wealthy uncomfortable or something like that. I need to find it now. So are we gonna editor, I will send you the quote and you can put it. It's about making people who are too comfortable with their life uncomfortable.
To be fair, actually, like, there was a movie that resonates with this quote that I watched, which is called, did you guys ever watch Manchester by the Sea?
No.
That movie was basically a movie about a guy who he lost his brother, and with that he had to take care of his son, and it was kind of delving towards that type of relationship. And his brother, like, the guy is very avoidant, because when he was like, okay, I feel like I'm not explaining it right. Basically, the guy's family all passed away, like his wife and daughter passed away in a fire that was made by him. So he caused the fire, like, by accident, because he was kind of like a drunk or something. He was kind of drunk. And so he kind of became avoidant, and he kind of secluded himself. And when his brother passed away, it was sort of showing that he kind of was forced to go back to his hometown, to where everyone is like kind of blaming him for his like wife's death and stuff like that. And like, that movie felt quite boring in terms of like, there wasn't much like things happening in the movie. And so, but it felt very uncomfortable, because you can really feel the grief that he's feeling. because it was a very realistic grief. Like there was one scene where the doctor told him that like your brother passed away, and he was just like, oh, okay. And then they were talking about funeral arrangements, and they were like saying like, okay, so what's gonna happen with the body, what's gonna do this. And it was very like, there wasn't like these dramatic shots, it was just like very realistic of what actually would happen if someone's relative passed away. And that kind of made me uncomfortable, because I was like, oh yeah, like this is real, you know. It wasn't enjoyment, more so like feeling that feeling, you know. Sorry, I went on a bit of a rant there,
That was
but
a really good point.
yeah.
I'm gonna ask another question. If you had to recommend a movie to someone, let's say you have a friend who doesn't consume any sort of media, and you have to recommend one movie to them. You only have one chance to recommend this movie. You have to choose one and explain why.
I know.
Has it got you thinking?
Write
Yeah.
that question down and come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's a
I feel
pen?
like
Right.
I think I have it down in my notes.
What were you gonna
Okay.
say?
I feel like I have like a TV show rather than a movie.
Okay, yeah, give us the
So
TV.
yeah. No.
Do you want to
Do you
do
wanna come back to it?
Yeah. We'll come
I
back
also
to
have
it.
another question. What fictional character do you relate to the most? Or who do you see yourself in? Whenever you watch a movie, TV show, who are you like, this is me in another universe, or this is someone I look up to and I want to be like?
And each other.
And each other, yeah. Oh yeah, we should do each other as well.
Ooh.
Let's go with My Little Pony first, because we were talking about this earlier.
Okay. Who do you think you are? And then we all say who.
From My Little Pony.
I feel like I'm a mix between Fluttershy
Mhm.
and Pinkie Pie.
I think, you know what, I can see it, but if it was on a bar, 60% Pinkie Pie, 40% Fluttershy.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't see Applejack in you. I don't see Applejack in you.
We'll talk about the
I don't like Applejack. I do like her, but it's
You know, the Applejack and Rainbow Dash voice actors.
yeah.
They're the same.
But Loki, you also give me. Is her name Princess Celestia?
Hey,
Princess Celestia.
Celestia is the biggest compliment.
Princess Celestia, yeah. Okay, now your turn, Hannibal. Who do you think you are? And we'll tell you who you are.
No, we didn't tell her who she is.
Oh wait. Sorry.
I also think she's Pinkie Pie.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash.
Oh.
Because like I feel like you're always like really proactive. So I feel
Yeah.
like you're a bit Rainbow Dash as well.
I think I give Twilight.
I was literally
I
gonna say-
yeah.
I was going to
Yeah.
say Twilight. I don't think there's another. Yeah, she's so Twilight. I can see Luna in you, but you're more Twilight. You're an alicorn through and through. Alicorn is Pegasus and unicorn. She's an alicorn, guys. Okay, now what do you guys think? You guys all think Twilight?
I think yeah, 100% Twilight. Like
Yeah.
that's literally when you were talking, I was like
Problem
Twilight.
solver and
Yeah.
glue.
The yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
She's
Where's that?
she's Maya.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's fast. It's the fasting. I blame the fasting.
It's the fun. Wow. Ruby.
Cut that out.
I'm not going that out.
Wait, what do I think or
Yeah, who
what
do you
you
think-
guys?
Who do you think you are?
Fluttershy, I guess.
Fluttershy?
Yeah, Fluttershy or
Have you got them on your
I
phone?
got the list up because like I haven't watched them in a while.
I don't remember their
So,
names,
Like,
to
I
be
don't
fair.
remember their names. So
Ooh, wait.
I'm thinking
Rarity
as well.
maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking you're a mix of Fluttershy and Rarity a little
Yeah.
bit.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Rarity, like that was the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
one. Yeah. I think she's got a bit of Twilight in her as well.
A bit
Yeah.
of yeah, you got some Twilight in you as well.
Ooh.
What about Ron? No.
I think I'm Rainbow Dash, guys.
We all know who we're gonna say.
Don't say Applejack, please. I think the reason why I think I'm Rainbow Dash, yeah, I saw this post saying reasons why you could be Rainbow Dash. Oh, that's something like. Could you hear that? Hear like crackling, yeah. Rainbow Dash is funny. Rainbow Dash is behind the walls. She's gonna come on Rainbow Dash is funny. She's funny and she's just funny. Like she makes Pinkie Pie. No, but Pinkie Pie is like more. She's nice. Wait, Fluttershy is the element of kindness.
Yeah.
Pinkie Pie is the element of.
Like Selena? Yeah.
No, I think it's the laughter, yeah. And Rainbow Dash, girl, I can't wait. Rainbow Dash is loyalty, yeah. See, I think I'm Rainbow Dash. Please don't say Applejack, guys. Please,
I was thinking Rainbow Dash and Rarity.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't see myself in Rarity.
I see, yeah.
Okay. But Rainbow Dash. The reason I'll tell you guys why I don't like Applejack is just when I was younger, I just did not like her. Like, she just rubbed me off the wrong way. Like, she was too honest, in my opinion. She was too honest, and I think one of the episodes she made Pinkie Pie upset, and that just broke my heart. That just broke my heart. It was more of, I think it was like she wanted to throw a party, and no one said anything. They were all busy, and then she kind of like forced Spike to say no one's gonna come to your party, and Pinkie Pie actually became so upset after that, and like her curls deflated and she turned grey, guys. She turned grey. She wasn't pink anymore, she turned grey. And then all her friends to like help her become normal again. They tried like doing activities with her, but then she was still like heartbroken on the inside because she realized no one wanted to be friends with her, and it shaped me as a person.
That would shape me as a person too.
Wait, who's the character that you don't like in like Money?
You know who
Applejack. Okay,
Yeah.
now you're
Who do you not like, Pruby?
Me. I would say Twilight.
Oh my
No.
No, actually, because my answer is also Twilight. See, when I was younger, Twilight rubbed me off the wrong way.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Oh yeah, what's the hate between Twilight and Buffalo? What's going on?
No, I think it's literally just the fact that because she has so much responsibility on her when she is still quite young.
Yeah.
She's got so much responsibility. She's got to figure out how to save the world with like 6 other people that she just met. And so there's a lot of times where she crashes out. But now, 100% valid crash outs. Back then, I was just like,
why are you always crashing
"Well,
out?
is she okay?"
Upset.
I was like, what is wrong with her? But no, 100%. I also crash out a lot, so 100%.
You also don't like
Yeah. For me, it was a different reason. I just like didn't like Twilight.
That's not a reason, Peruvi.
It's I think it was probably because she. It's like, you know, when you saw like a TV show and you don't like the main character. It's always like the main character you don't like. I think it was the same vibe from like Twilight for me. I just
It's
don't
the main
like the
character syndrome, I feel
Yeah.
like.
Who did you say?
I didn't say anyone. I don't actually know but I agree with you about the main character syndrome. I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of times, even like when I was watching Victorious, for example, when I was younger.
Oh my god, I used to love Victoria.
I still love Victorious. I think it won't close. It'll just to maximize time. I think. Victorious was good, bro. I love. But I hated the main character so much.
Really?
I hated Victoria. Victoria Justice.
Yeah.
No, that's the actress. I didn't hate the actress.
Tori?
It's Tori Vegas.
Yeah.
I hated Tori
Her real
Vegas.
name is Victoria Justice.
Her real name. Weirdly enough, a lot of Nickelodeon shows, guys, this is a bit of a deviation from other Nickelodeon, but a lot of Nickelodeon shows would have the character's name as the same actor's name. Like Drake and Josh, for example.
Yeah,
Josh and Drake, that's their names, but their last name is just different. Anyways, going back to My Little Pony, I don't know. What did I hate?
You know who I did like? Discord.
I was gonna say that. I like holding on to it. I was like, Discord was actually he was a fun, nice guy. He was
Do you remember the Maze episode?
yeah. Was it him and Fluttershy?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, biggest ship ever. Those two are like made for each other. Discord is like a bad guy, and then Fluttershy's like, oh, I remember that episode. I was like, there's no way. There's no way.
The one with like different
Yeah,
Oh,
limbs. Yeah. Fun fact: I saw like this guy cosplay him the other day on like Instagram. It was actually such an amazing costume. He explained how he made it and everything. I was like, wow. Some people actually have talent when it comes to like making stuff.
I actually saw a reel, I think 2 days ago, and it was saying, oh, you should dress up as My Little Pony characters with your friends.
Let's do it.
But yeah.
I'm gonna come that rainbow.
Applejack as Applejack.
No, I'm not coming as Applejack. No.
This is the equivalent of.
Yeah.
I got up today, and my obviously we're fasting, and my mama starts coughing, and my brother goes, "Just drink some water." And then I walk into the room, and I'm like, I can't breathe properly. And he goes, "Just drink water." Just rage baiting.
Biggest rage bait announcer, man. Oh my goodness. This is kind of
I think
creepy
it's still
though.
recording.
I don't trust
The camera.
I'm gonna start singing in the mic, guys. Oh. Okay. You were saying you were like, I can't decide. So you have to decide.
My Little Pony.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
Like,
have to choose one.
oh wait.
It has to be the main six as well.
Oh, I was
It does not have to be basics.
gonna say like the
Oh, I've got one I don't like.
guy, the dinosaur.
Spike.
Spike.
Spike. Spike. I don't know. I think I remember him looking pissing me off.
Well. He was a trouble stirrer. He was a trouble, and he was too much of a pushover as well. Like, okay, that sounds so mean, but he was like, yeah, I did not like him at all.
There was something about him that I don't remember why I didn't like him, but there was something about him.
It's like whenever Twilight Sparkle had doubts, he would not be like, it's okay. No, he would just like feed into her doubts. And I was like, why are you doing that? Why are you sabotaging? Why are you sabotaging the poor guy?
Sabotaging.
That's a sabotage. Sabotaging. Okay,
let's go.
You have
We
one
were
more.
gonna say you had one
Oh,
more.
you know the pink pony with the purple and blue hair who was a cult leader
Oh my goodness, I think
and changed everyone's cutie marks?
yes, I do. Oh my goodness. Maybe it was when they all lost their cutie mark, right?
Yeah, and wait.
And they had equal signs
No,
instead.
yeah, that is that one.
It is that one.
This one.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking
Yes.
about. Yes, I know which one you're
What's
talking
her
about.
name?
Starlight
There we go.
Glimmer.
We don't like her,
Oh,
guys.
Starlight, yeah,
we don't
Starlight. Wasn't she like a bully?
She was a cult leader.
Yeah, she was a cult leader. Maybe that's
She
why.
made them all think they're equal. Was it they're all equal? And I was like, well, she's not lying because Pegasuses and unicorns and unicorns and normal horses, they should be like on the same level. But she was like taking it to extreme. Yeah. Oh my, you know what? That was actually important as a kid. And then she said, and then at the end they were like, we should take pride in our differences, something like that.
Oh.
That sounds a bit weird now saying that, but okay.
But I actually, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Let me
Period.
you carry on.
I remember. The only thing I remember from My Little Pony, like actually vividly, was I think Pinkie Pie finding her cutie mark or something. Like,
I remember
there was an
Rainbow
episode.
Dashes with the rainbow.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it wasn't Pinkie Pie. It was Pinkie Pie helping a little horse find their true mark, and they would tell you each different person's like how they found their mark, and he was like kind of struggling throughout the time because he was like couldn't find his mark, and then at the end I don't know what happened, but it was like the power of friendship or whatever.
I remember that episode.
Yeah.
This needs to be a separate segment.
My Little Pony.
Yeah, and then
I feel like I'm the interrogator today because I have so much more questions.
we haven't answered your questions.
You answered 2 now. 3.
We answered My Little Pony. We didn't answer
And your
what-
favorite TV show? But not the one that we
you
cut.
recommend?
That one we'll do at the end. Please.
No, your question just was, what characters do you see yourselves in? We've only answered to do with My Little Pony.
Yeah, because I think we changed it to like My
Okay,
Little
let's
Pony.
go back. What
Okay.
characters do you see yourself the most? You like to start?
Okay, so there's this one show, and it's called Dead Boy Detectives. It's a really I loved this show when I watched it. I didn't watch it a long time ago. I think it was like a year ago. I watched it, and is he the main character? He's kind of the main. It's about, let me tell you, it's about these two ghosts, and it's like Sherlock Holmes but with two ghosts. And it was really interesting. And there's this one guy. Hold on, I'm thinking like 10 things now. Okay, I've never thought about brown representation before
Yeah.
until the dominoes effect that this show caused. So I'd always watch like Bollywood and stuff, so obviously I had representation, but not in like Western media. And so in this one, I think the main character is Asian, I think.
Okay.
I don't know what ethnicity he is, but he's somewhere in South Asia, I think. But as someone who's watching it, you can kind of tell. So you've got that representation, and I from the get-go I was like, yeah. But he's like proper. He's like angry, and I'm not trying to say I'm like angry, but like it's the emotions that he comes across with. So he dies under very unfortunate circumstances. He goes to this boarding school, and I think he stands up for someone who was getting bullied, and in response gets pretty much murdered. And so that's how he dies. And I think his relationship with his father was abusive. And it's just the emotions that he navigates with through these different cases, because some of them are very like hitting home for him. And I think it was really good. And then it's his determination to always like get his friends out of situations, which I think was really interesting for me, and I think I saw myself in that character. I think it's any character that I get really obsessed with, I'm like, there's definitely something there that I'm like, I see myself in this character, and that's why, yeah, you can put a photo of him up when you edit it, yeah.
Editor, put that up there.
But it's a really good show. You should watch it.
Dead Boy.
Detectives.
Okay.
Ruby. I don't know actually. But
Give you a while to think.
I don't know.
She's gonna end up getting one. We're gonna find so many more when we turn this off. We're gonna be like, oh my god, these movies exist. But you know what? If we do that, we're just gonna start recording again. I don't care.
Yeah.
What about you?
I was gonna say, low key, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have two, and they're completely of the completely different spectrum. Gumball Watterson from The Amazing World of Gumball.
Okay.
Because I feel like he has this type of loser energy that I just kind of I relate to. You know what I mean? It's my vibe. Like his humor is just like so childish and immature, but I'm like, that's me. That's me. And
fun away. I see it.
And controversially, I feel like you won't know this because it's anime, but Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan.
Oh my god.
Guys, mind you, he did kill 1 billion people, but I think people cut him too much slack of the fact that he was too emotional throughout the entire series. I think that was realistic. Listen, him crying all the time, I would do the same thing.
Yeah,
if I was getting told that I'm a Titan, my entire family, my mom got killed by a Titan, was eaten alive right in front of my eyes. Mind you guys. Okay, this
have so many spoiler warnings.
Oh, this is no first episode. This is first episode in. Okay. And then like he has to live a life of him fighting Titans, and he's like always under like he's always kind of seen as like the enemy because of like the fact that they find out that he's like a Titan, like he can become like a shifting Titan. You know what I mean? Like I think in this situation I would be crashing out as well. It's a valid ass crash out. Mind you, he shouldn't have committed genocide, but
he did it. The question that they gave him was, you kill 80% of humanity, or you keep your family and the people you know close. You keep them alive without them being persecuted. And he was very like, all he knew was the people around him, and all he thought about was saving the people around him, and everyone else hated them. So he was like, why would I save everyone else if they hate us already?
And the thing is, the problem, I know I'm gonna put a spoiler warning in this, but the thing is with Eren is that he delved into a cycle of like insanity, because he knew what was gonna happen, and he knew that his friends and family like were going to die. And so, you know, when you find out these things, you can't just sit down and just be like, oh, like, you're gonna be sane in this situation. Like, you're gonna go insane. You're gonna do some things that are like absolute crazy. Not to condone killing 80% of the humanity, you know what I mean? But it's something where it's like, it's a choice between your family and anything else. I think he just chose the selfish choice, which is something you would choose.
What's like specifically from like Eren that you like, that you see yourself in?
His like emotional side. I feel like I can get quite emotional very easily, and I really, in any situation that I'm in, I feel it too deeply, and I feel like that's what Eren is. He feels a lot of it too deeply, and that's what gets him, and he's too passionate about something. So I'm like, that's type of the vibe that I get from Eren a little bit. But yeah, very completely two different people. But yeah, what about you guys?
Do you want to go through it? Do you know who your person is now?
No, but I know, like, I've been told basically from my co-worker that there is like this one character from Dr. House.
Ooh.
Do you guys know?
Let's ask our manager.
I've been bombarded with clips of it today. This morning.
So basically, I'm watching House because it's my first time watching it, and I'm watching it just so that I can see the character. And and so basically, he said that it's a character that it's in the last season, and she's a doctor, Asian doctor, and she's like always like. Do you know, Lily?
Our manager just sighed very deeply.
But he was saying that my mannerism and my tone of voice is similar to that person, to that doctor.
Why not just why would you watch the entire season for that one? Why not just watch clips of
No, because I also wanted to watch like House anyways, but it's just like, But myself, like personally, I don't think like there is like a specific character that like specifically resonates with me, because I feel like I change like compared to like different with other people, so it depends with who I'm with, and like my personality kind of like changes depending. So yeah,
she's a social chameleon.
I think that's a good point. Instead of social butterfly, so I like that.
Yeah,
social chameleon.
Wait, do you watch it?
I know her. I saw her in like the TikTok video.
Do you think that I'm like her or no?
If what is her like personality?
I'm like her.
I remember seeing her from like TikTok videos, but I don't have like a full picture of her personality to like.
But mannerisms wise was the point.
I think kinda, yeah. I could see it. I could see it a little bit. Yeah.
Rhonda, do you want to talk about the ones that you...
My ones are... This one's a bit like... Have you guys heard of Bones and All?
Oh my god, Bones and All? No. The movie Bones and All?
Yeah. The female main character, I feel like I relate to her. Okay, Timothy Chalamet.
Tyler Russell?
Yeah, Taylor Russell, yeah. And the premise is about like... They're not vampires, but they're humans that are carnivores. But I'm not like that, guys. I don't eat humans. It's just like the way she would deal with stuff and like her backstory. It was like so like resonating. Like she didn't feel like herself. She was like trying to suppress the fact that she's actually like what's it called?
a cannibal.
A cannibal, yeah. And she felt ashamed of it. And the way her father talked about it to her, because she killed her mom and she ate her mom, it just made her feel guilty, but she couldn't change it. Like, she was born, there's like a human population, each person is born with that gene that makes you crave human meat, and every single school that she went to, she would always have like problems and stuff. And then one day her dad decided to like leave, and it's just like the way that character is, because it has a book as well. I just resonated with her. I was like, wow, this, it just feels like she could never truly be herself, and she needs other people around her to make her feel like herself. But when she's by herself, she's consumed by her thoughts, and she's like, I'm not good enough, I need to work better, like I wish I was this. But then when she has that certain person, so her person was Timothy, he was telling her, no, it's gonna be okay. So I resonated with that. I was like, I see myself in her. That's like a sad one. And a funny one is Mr. Bean. Like, Mr. Bean. Guys, I really resonate with Mr. Bean. Especially not the animated version, Rowan Atkinson Mr. Bean, with the intro where he would fall from the sky and he would look up and then it would start. I resonated with Mr.
Wait,
Bean.
did you guys? I recently found out that it was like he's actually an alien that actually like. Just
Yeah.
came down.
He's an
Yeah.
alien. Yeah.
That's why he does.
That's why he acts weird.
He was just autistic.
Oh.
No, he's an
I just
alien.
thought that he just
Was a strange person.
just a pet, like
It was
just
because-
for funny.
yeah.
Funniness.
Not gonna lie, if I was told go to a different country, no one will know you, no one will know your name, I would act like Mr. Bean. Just because that's truly freedom in my eyes, because he was like, ugh.
You're so right. You know what? I'm thinking about this now. Like, I genuinely think that
Free will.
to
is Mr.
truly
Bean.
be. Actually, this reminds me of a movie that I watched called. Y'all watched Forrest Gump?
Yeah.
Run, Forrest, run! Forrest Gump is about this guy who is. I don't know how to describe Forrest.
Was he not like?
Was he? I don't know. But he was very naive. He would always go into certain situations where he's always like crazy situations, and he's living life like he became rich. He became like but he's always chasing this one girl. His what's her name? Penny?
I think it is.
And he's chasing her. That's why he doesn't care about like all the other things that's happening in his life. But he's not the smartest, he's not the most good looking, but he is living life truly free. He is just chilling, he's just vibing through life, bro. And that's what I want. Like, I was talking to my sister about this and I was like, I think the smartest person in Forrest Gump in the movie is Forrest Gump. And people make him out to be he's like the dumbest person in the place. But he is the smartest guy because he's living life free, chilling, vibing. He's not attaching himself to money. He's not attaching himself to anything. Like, he's just diving through life.
On that note, there's this thing that my mother likes to say, and it's kind of to almost reassure a person that you'll find your people, kind of thing. And it's that a river will continue to flow no matter who is drinking from it. So if you're helping people, the people you're gonna help might change. So you might change friendship groups. But because you're the one who's supplying the water, you'll keep supplying water. The people might change, but your role still exists. That was linked to what you were saying, but I don't remember what you were saying now.
Where it's like you're not supposed to be, you shouldn't be attached to things so easily, where it's like your life is still gonna continue. It's fine so it makes you actually be more comfortable with loss and like, you know, losing people or like losing situations. I think for me that kind of relates to me religiously, because I feel like once I started recognizing that like a lot of the things that I feel like I own, for example, are not under my ownership. They're under like God's ownership. A lot of like my, you know, me getting into med school, me doing these things, it makes me become detached from it, and it makes me actually be, rather than feel sad that it's gone away, happy that it happened, you know, and grateful that I actually managed to experience it, rather than, because if I feel like I own it and I feel like, oh, this is like all me, then I'll just be like, if I lose it, I'm just gonna, you know, break apart, you know. So yeah, that kind of deviated a lot.
On the point of, you know, like freedom movies, I watched a movie. It was like a light kind of. It's called Rental Family.
Oh my goodness.
Have you seen it?
Oh, but I really want to watch it.
Yeah.
It's actually really good. I was painting an orange whilst watching it, so it was like I was like deviating, but it was a really good film. So like it's about this guy who works in Japan and he's an actor. There's nothing to spoil because there's no plot twist or anything. Actually, there is a little bit. Yeah, I think so. I was just scrolling with movies. I was like, which one should I watch? I'll just put this on because I'm painting anyway. But it's about this guy he's American in Japan, and he's a actor, but he's not getting any gigs. He's not really booking any gigs. And he's in this really famous like toothpaste ad. So like he's really not getting any gigs. But he gets a job, and it's like acting sad at a funeral. And so there's the guy who's in charge of that has a rental family business, which is what it sounds like. So let's say they had a vacancy for an American man. So there's, for example, this woman who has told her parents that she is getting married. She doesn't have a husband, so they get him to marry her, so that because she's queer. So then she goes with her girlfriend or wife now and leaves wherever. So the parents get what they want and the child gets what she wants. And there's another one where he has to, and this is kind of the pivotal point. So at first he doesn't understand it. He's like, well, this is a fraud. You know, this is a lie. You're just making things up for them. It's not working. And then there comes this time where there's this old man, and he's like a fake reporter because the old man used to be a writer. So he keeps going to that person's house, asking him questions and stuff. And then there's this young girl who doesn't know her dad, and she needs confidence to be able to ace this interview to get into a certain school. And her mother thinks that if she had a dad, and was comfortable with that, she'd become confident. And also I think they need both parents for the interview. I think that's what it was. So they rent him out to be the father figure, but he kind of gets attached to that reality that he's now created for himself. And so the old man has dementia, and he keeps forgetting things, but they become friends. So it's no longer work for him, it's his friend. And so the old man wants to go on a trip, and he says, no, I'm not going to go on a trip with you, because, you know, you're ill, I can't keep you safe, kind of thing. And his daughter tells the rental person, okay, we don't need you anymore. So he goes home. Same thing with the daughter situation. They do the interview and say, okay, you can go home. As soon as the mother thinks that guy is starting to interfere in their lives, she says, we don't need you anymore, right? And obviously the daughter got attached to, and became more attached with the fake father than the mother. So she'd start disputing her mother, or, oh, you know, why are you always like this, kind of thing. So it started creating problems. And I'm just going to tell you the entire plot. So he goes, he still takes the guy to this trip. And he takes the guy to the trip, and they go up into the mountains. And the guy wanted to go there because he had a time capsule there of his wife. And he wanted to see photos of his wife that he'd taken for the last time. And the guy, he takes a phone call, and the old man falls and he passes away. And so the rental family organization he gets taken to the police for kidnapping. And it becomes this issue with the rental family. But the boss in the organization we see him going home one of the days, and he's got like this really nice family. And at the end as well, okay, there's this other girl, and has this slightly separate plot where a lot of the jobs that she has to do are apology jobs. So this guy has cheated but doesn't want to bring his mistress, so he rings up the firm, gets a woman to say, oh, I'm so sorry I slept with your husband, and she ends up getting slapped for it a lot of the times. And so there's this whole issue with the business where the people who are doing the actors aren't really being treated the way that they probably should be, and because there's no line. Where does that duty end, kind of thing. And so the guy dies. He goes into like prison-ish, but they end up getting him out, and we find out that CEO or whatever he is, his family is fake. He rented that family out. So we see him come home and he's frustrated, and he tells them, okay, you guys can leave. And we find out that is a rental family. So he himself is using, or might have created, that resource for people like him who are lonely. But then they change the services. So after all of this happens, they change the services. Okay, we're not doing apologies and all of that kind of stuff. So it's a really good shift. It's a very cinematographic film, and that's why I said it's a slow film, but it's very cinematic. And so you can't really spoil it because it's cinema. To be fair, I was really shocked when the old man died. I was like, I think I went to my mom and went, he's dead! But yeah, I've gone on a yap, so you guys continue, and then I'll go back on whatever I want to say after.
No, I'm definitely gonna watch this movie now. Like,
it's so crazy that it's actually like, it's true.
That's a thing.
It's an actual thing.
It is an actual thing,
Yeah.
isn't it? Rental, like,
Especially in like Japan
rental
and China.
boyfriends.
Yeah,
there's
Rental
rental
boyfriends. I've seen the granddads and I've seen people renting the wives as well. It's actually sad because it's like societal pressures that are making you do, like, for example, renting a wife and a husband. Say if you're the only child and your mom expects you to get married, like in a country like China, you're an only child, you need to have a child, you need to get married, for example. And the man, he feels like where he is at life, he doesn't want to settle down, or he doesn't have enough money for a wedding or enough money for a bride, so he just like rents out a woman, takes photos with fake parents, like her fake parents, and then they get a fake marriage certificate, and then he's married.
the problem with like rent, like this kind of concept is like, when does it? Oh, no, I forgot that it does this.
It's fine.
That's so cool.
It can do this.
He's gonna do fireworks. Oh, what is your fireworks one? Oh, yeah, it's that one. How did I do fireworks last time? We look so crazy right now. I'm gonna ask you two questions. If you could sympathize with a villain, which one would it be and why? Okay. And you kind of said your one. And who was your who is a movie crush that you always liked? Like, always, and people be like, it can either be a hear me out, or it can be like, oh, it doesn't need to be like a real person, it can be fictional as well.
On the topic of hear me out, wait, hold on. Real person or fictional? What do you mean?
Like actor or like the...
Okay.
No. Actor as in like actor in a real life movie, like a real person acting, or like a fiction one, like a drawing, a character.
Oh,
They're all characters. Yes, they're characters. I'm not saying real person. I'm saying character. Okay, who wants to start off?
Hold on, I was gonna say something. I don't remember now.
You
said something.
and it
Hear
was
me out.
On the topic of hear me out.
Oh, on the topic of hear me out, me and my friends in college made hear me out PowerPoints.
Oh,
So I still have the PowerPoint. We need to go through the PowerPoint after.
I remember someone telling me that they hear me out with Lightning McQueen.
To be fair, my hear me outs on we were doing them, and there was only one person where her hear me outs were actual hear me outs. Everyone else's were kind of not hear me outs.
Okay.
But yeah,
Sympathize with the villain. And one you protect all.
this is what I actually wanted to. Wait, have you guys watched Hannibal?
No.
But I've heard of it, Hannibal.
Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah,
With the
The one
Hannibal.
with the famous.
yeah. Will Graham.
I've not watched it, but I've.
Uh,
Is he a villain?
Hannibal?
Hannibal is
I
good.
don't think so. Ooh, it's all about like psychological manipulation. Have you watched Hannibal, Lily? No, I feel like Lily would enjoy Hannibal. I haven't
Is that
actually
one about
watched all of it. It kind of is, yeah. Hannibal is a cannibal.
Oh,
Hannibal is a cannibal.
Hannibal is a cannibal.
And he's a therapist. Okay, let me go over the plot quickly then. Hannibal is a therapist. Will Graham is like a. If I'm wrong, please don't flame me. He's like a. He's a lecturer, but he also kind of works for the police force. But he doesn't work on the. He doesn't work on the field because of his like mental well-being or whatever. And he's like very, very empathetic to the point where, have you seen like Dexter? You know how he can kind of see how things
Yeah.
happened? He's like that. So he can see the way that things, what's it called? Crime has taken place. Because he can empathize with the criminal to such an extent that he can kind of guess how that criminal would have behaved. And so it's kind of his decline as he starts working on cases again. And Hannibal kind of takes that opportunity because he's the criminal of the case. So Hannibal is the criminal of the case, but he's also Will Graham's psychologist.
I want to watch it. I love shows like that. I love shows like that.
I watched it, I started it with my brother. I haven't finished it because I started it with my brother and it's not his tea. Because it's slow, it's too slow for him. But again, it's well set, it's well shot, which I think you'd enjoy. Yeah, but I like the premise of the show. I like how it sets out. I like the idea of the mental decline and the psychological warfare of it all. You know what I mean? Because I've seen too many spoilers as
So
well.
is that the villain?
I don't. This is what I'm saying. You can't really pinpoint the villain because some people say that Will Graham was like a victim, and some say that he was already kind of like sick in the head because he ends up going and doing crimes with Hannibal later on. So there's this whole like thing, and some people kin Hannibal, some people kin Will Graham. I'm a Will Graham kinner. My brother prefers Hannibal. He hated Will Graham. As soon as he came on the screen, he was like, boo! And as soon as he only watched the first few episodes for Hannibal. Like, he loved Hannibal, but not Will Graham. I like Will Graham. And he's also, he's a good looker as well. No, probably not. Is my movie correct? I don't think I have one. See, but this is also okay. The villain I sympathize with is I'm gonna say is technically my movie. It's the actor, I think, more. Just because I have chewed my friend's ear off. That's the phrase, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was gonna say bitten, and I was like, that's not the phrase. I've chewed my friend's ear off about this character. And then I showed her photos and she was appalled. She was like, this man, seriously. But again, I think it also feeds into the idea of like brown representation. So I don't know if you've heard of the show. It's on BBC. Is it on BBC? It was. I think it was because I was watching it before and now it's not. Interview with the Vampire, IWTV.
Oh, I heard of that. Interview with the Vampire.
Have you heard of it?
I was literally watching it recently. I watched like the first 2 episodes. Which character is it that you?
Armand. He doesn't come in for a bit of it.
Oh.
He comes in first as a butler. He's a fake butler.
I don't know him. Then.
I watched the first. Okay, see, I started this. I haven't finished half of the things that I finished.
I just saw her movie crush, guys. Is that your...
I'm gonna put up a picture of it.
Oh wait, when he's younger, okay.
Who? No. Hold on. There was a film. That was an old film. We're talking about the new drama. I don't know which Armand you're talking about.
Oh my goodness, are you talking about this guy?
No.
I'm gonna say he's not.
He's not brown.
He looks nice in his young age.
Wait, this guy?
It's Assad Samwa.
Isn't that Brad Pitt?
Yeah. His
Wait,
vibe is so
guys,
sick.
It's this one.
Oh,
He's an anti-hero slash... They're all kind of villains, not really, but kind of. Like, you can argue they're all sick in the mind.
Oh.
I didn't watch this show, but I watched so many clips and, like... I just go to YouTube and like scene pack. I was obsessed with this character. I watched every single scene he was in. And because of that, I then went onto this show, Hotel Porfirio? I don't know what it's called. Something like that. Please correct me when you edit it. But again, didn't watch the whole film, but I watched the entire scene pack which he was in. That one is probably my movie show crush because he's so cute in that. But yeah, Armand is definitely an anti-hero villain-ish kind of person. It's a really complicated story, hence why I couldn't sit through all of it. I started it. I was disgusted, but I think that's the point. You know, did you make it to I think it's the first episode actually, because I don't think I went past the first episode. You know, in the church?
Yeah.
When the Star devours that man.
What are we talking about here?
They're vampires. But it's just very gory. And I think that's what people liked because it's like gory in like a...
But it wasn't even like, to me, it didn't seem too gory. The only thing was just like the whole concept of just like, it was just like, why?
Yeah, but then the first time I watched the first episode, I was like, and I think I was ill on the day, so I was like, what the flip? You know when you're like feverish?
Oh my what? This is real.
I was feverish, right? My mother in the other room, there's been some kind of like, there's been butts out. Like I was skipping, I was so confused. So I was already turned off by that.
Yeah.
And then someone's like being I was like confused, confuddled, disgusted, feverish. I was like, what is going on? But hey, so then that's after like ages, then my obsession became an obsession later on. So I kept seeing clips of it and edits about it and I was like, ooh. And then like Armand I think comes in a little bit later on and I was like, ooh, I love his character. And so I watched all of his scenes and I was like, maybe I should rewatch. And I rewatched the first episode. It's not that bad. I think it was my feverish sense. I was already feeling sick and I was like, what is going on? But people talk about how it's like poetically gory. Like it's this kind of beauty in the messed up that it's really good at presenting. So it's like messed up on purpose.
I guess now shows like that where it's like
It's
intentional. It's like
it's not called goth girl, but it's like it's not. There's beauty in them. It's like Nosferatu. Have you guys ever heard
Yeah, I watched
like
it. I
that.
hated it.
I watched it with my mom. Worst decision of my life.
I'm not watching.
If you watch it, make sure
Do not watch it with you.
especially the last scene. I was in a cinema. I paid for the tickets. My mom was confused, and she was also disgusted and confuddled. But yeah,
Oh, but also in that show there is what the flip is her name? There's this so it's kind of parallels Hannibal kind of, because you know how you don't know, but Hannibal and Will Graham kind of technically adopt this girl. We have that kind of thing. Okay,
they live together.
no. Let me reread.
Isn't Hannibal married? Doesn't he have a wife? I remember him having a wife.
They don't actually adopt. Okay, hold on. Will Graham shoots the girl's dad because he was a cannibal. So there's a case. Hannibal is the killer of that case. Then there's another case, but they think it's a copycat killer. They find that person. Hannibal kind of helps him. That's really dodgy. Obviously. But they find him and he's like got his daughter by the neck and Will Graham shoots him.
Okay.
Right? now the girl kind of has no parents. I think he's already killed the girl's mother, not Will Graham, the actual dad. I think. I don't remember. But so she's childless. She's motherless and fatherless. And so Hannibal kind of becomes her guardian, and Will Graham kind of becomes her guardian too. That's completely separate to what I was talking about. So in Interview with the Vampire, similar, Lestat, I haven't actually gotten to this part. So there's this girl called Claudia, and she gets turned into a vampire quite young. I don't remember who bites her, but she becomes a vampire quite young. And so Lestat and Louis kind of become her guardians. That's more of a guardianship. Like, they're very explicitly her guardians, pretty much. Where I think there's a scene where Louis is going to either a wedding or a funeral, and everyone's just confused how two guys have given birth to a mixed child. This is like, it's a thing. But yeah, what was I trying to say? Her character is really great as well, because she embodies like feminine rage so well. Because it's about this girl who is now immortally young. Nobody's gonna find her desirable because she's young, but she's an adult in a young body. And so it's all of this anger and stuff. It's actually a really funny show from what clips I've seen as well. And the vocal stems go so hard. There's so many vocal stems in there. But yeah, sorry. Continue. So yeah, Armand is probably my both. Armand is my villain I would sympathize with because he's such a traumatized child, but now he psychologically manipulates everyone, especially the people that he dates. And he's a mess. Okay. But he was exploited since he was really young.
Okay.
So
it's not his fault.
But then his actor in the other show is probably my movie crush kind of thing.
Okay.
Or the guy from Nimona, but I'll talk about that later.
Nimona? Oh.
Villain you sympathize with.
I mean, obviously the villain that...
Find another one.
Oh. Another villain that I sympathize with. Probably... I'm gonna cut this off, by the way. But do you have anyone? Do you have anyone, Pruby? Oh yes.
Yeah.
Let's continue with Pruby. Come on.
Okay, so villain that I sympathize with, My Hero Academia.
Oh.
You know, the guy, the villain with the hands in his face. Because they revealed his backstory, and I was like, oh my god.
It's not his fault.
Yeah. So, he's not attractive. That's not what I'm saying.
He's not your hear me out. That's like a separate.
Yeah. But yeah, when I heard his like whole like backstory, I was like, oh my god, it makes so much sense.
Why he's like...
Yeah. But then also the fact that if he was on the other side, things would have been like so different for him, which I like kind of feel bad for him. And then also like another villain. He's not a villain, but he's like somewhat portrayed as a villain in like some movies, which is Loki.
Oh
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he would be classified as a villain.
Anti-hero.
I think he's an anti-hero.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. I feel like he's attractive and a villain.
I agree.
Yeah. So yeah, those two are like villains that I can sympathize with. What was the second movie?
Well, I think you kind of answered it. Yeah.
No, but is he your overall?
I got another hear me out.
Okay.
Ooh. You go first. Continue.
Wait, what was
like a fictional crush? Fictional.
Oh, I haven't thought about that bit,
Okay.
but I'll come back to that one.
Come back. Who's your?
I watched Titans. So like, it's not, you know how we've got Teen Titans?
Yeah.
It's like the live action, it was called Titans. So many people hated it, but I loved it so much. I loved the way it was shown, especially I think later on in the seasons. So well. I loved it. I enjoyed it. But anyway, the Nightwing in that.
Well, let me
Oof.
say it. Nightwing has always been fine. Though.
Wait, but isn't
Nightwing in the
Nightwing-
comics as well has been.
But isn't Nightwing like apparently people say like he's
Really difficult to cast, but a lot of people were saying he's really difficult to cast, and the only person that they could have cast is the one that they cast for this apparently awful show, and now they can't, and now he's too old for it.
Yeah.
But also the entire cast of Titans is taking me out, though. The Starfight and
okay. Yeah, continue.
Movie crush, Adam Driver, Star Wars. Does anyone know who Adam Driver is?
Adam Driver. Yeah.
So much. Adam Driver. Oh.
I'm stuck. I don't have like an answer to this.
Also, it's not.
Oh no. Wait, just say
I
it.
was gonna say a single. But it's fine.
just
Say it. Say it.
It's fine. No,
Say the singer.
it has nothing to do with the podcast.
Say the singer.
It has nothing to do
Say
with
the goddamn singer.
Guys, just
Why are you pressuring me?
do you know who it is? This is like a woman crush.
Yeah, say it.
Tyler.
And yeah, but also not her. You know,
Pink Panthers.
yes,
Pink Panthers,
yes,
yeah.
she knows.
Is
You know
that
who
the-
Pink Panthers is? Oh my God.
Wait, do you know the? Nice to meet you. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this illegal? Hey, ooh. Wait,
Okay. Thank you guys so much for listening to our amazing podcast today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You'll see more of us soon.
this was like a really.
We're really sorry. I'm really sorry for you. I've said so much.
Editor, I'm really sorry for what's about to happen to you right now.
Whaley has landed several of those inside low kicks.
Next episode, we're gonna go even like
This was a
more depth.
crazy episode.
Yeah, this has been a crazy episode.
6 hours.
Yeah. Ruby, do you have any finishing touches you want to say?
I'm really scared Peruka's voice is not gonna.
No, it's gonna come up.
Terrifying.
Don't worry about it.
I
Don't worry
hope
about
it
it,
does.
sweetheart.
It should
be fine.
It should be.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Pop.
I'm gonna start singing in the mic, guys. Ah.